I've been playing roguelites for more than a decade. I've played Binding of Isaac to Returnal, Into the Gungeon to Hades and Hades 2, and one of my personal favorites, Risk of Rain 2. Ever since I was a kid, I've dreamed of the potential of roguelites and what games could be within the genre. It's cool to think about the potential of roguelikes and seeing the growth on the screen and what type of games could fall into becoming one like the God of War DLC Valhalla. But we're not here to talk about that. What I've brought you all today is a discussion about the, dare I say, boring formula for roguelikes nowadays. With Megabonk coming out, it's made me realize something. Roguelikes just don't feel the same anymore. They fall into this predictable, repetitive formula that's honestly kind of boring. Let me explain. The formula, you know the one. Pick one of 3 relics. 3% attack speed, 5% damage. Maybe the rare one gives you 10% critical hit chance. Just that boring stat boost. And that's it. That's the loop. Over and over. We've hit a point where the numbers have replaced the decisions. It's not about adapting anymore. It's about stacking small percentages until you win. Old school roguelikes like the Binding of Isaac Rebirth nailed what made this genre special. Every single run in Isaac feels different, not because of stat bonuses, but because how the game forces you to adapt. You find a random item, maybe it's weird, maybe it's terrible, maybe it completely changes how you play, but you just have to roll with it. And that's the magic. That take it or leave it approach makes every run feel like a new challenge instead of a spreadsheet of numbers. Somewhere along the way, roguelikes started chasing something else. Most of today's games take inspiration from Vampire Survivors or Slay the Spire. And don't get me wrong, those games are fantastic, but what made them great wasn't just the builds or upgrades. It was the balance between strategy and skill. Your items don't carry you, your ability to survive does. Now, a lot of roguelikes focus on build crafting. You need the perfect combination of upgrades to even have a chance. And if your run doesn't start with the right items, restart, try again. And that never was exciting. I'm not messing with that. That's not what made the genre great. And here's the real problem. Modern roguelikes have started reward planning instead of adaptability. You're no longer surviving with what you find, you're surviving because the game finally gave you the right numbers, finally gave you the right items, tomes, whatever it is, whatever the meta item is that's currently in whatever site that people use to get those items, to find those items, to guide you to the best run there is. What made roguelike special is that it was creative. What made roguelike special was that I was able to creatively get a good run, get a amazing run, beat the boss at the end of the game within a crazy run that I made on my own during it. I didn't look up any items to correctly pass by. I did it because I adapted. I did it because I made the right choices. So, how do we fix this? I think roguelikes need to get back to what made them special. 1. Real game-changing items. Not tiny stat tweaks, not just more attack speed, stuff like that. I'm talking like if I have like a weapon that's a snake, and mind you, I'm literally coming up with this off of the dome. If I'm having a weapon that's a snake, I want that snake to just make not 2 snakes and make it bigger. I want that snake to have a different attack pattern. That's not the best example, to be honest. I want more meaningful choices where every pickup forces you to rethink your strategy. I want skill-based progression, not just build optimization off the meta websites. And most importantly, I want roguelikes to embrace the chaos. I want stupid shit on my screen off of my creative run. Letting randomness and player creativity define the run, not preset metas. Because at the end of the day, roguelikes were never about perfection. They were about surviving the impossible with whatever you had. I know I had a problem with roguelikes nowadays, but I wasn't sure what it was until I read that post, until I read that comment, and now I understand. But yeah, this video is just a discussion. You guys let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Probably about one of my favorite games this year.